What's up guys, it's TheCasualAussie back again for another Digimon TCG video. Today, earlier today, I posted two videos for deck profiles with 2 copies of the Giga Green and then the Machine Black starter decks. And today, for the final video of today, I should keep saying, I'm bringing you the Venomous Violet 2 starter decks deck profile. So using 2 starter decks of Venomous Violet, I've gone and created a 54 card deck, including the 4 Digi Eggs for you guys. So basically the scenario is, for whatever reason you've lost or misplaced or your deck's been stolen and you have only the choice of buying 2 copies of a starter deck to use for the tournament. This video will be ignoring what cards I pulled in my booster packs, because booster packs are random and they can change a lot of things. So feel free to do this if you want to do this yourself. Feel free to do it with booster packs or without, like I am. But anyway, let's just jump right into it because we have a lot to talk about here. Anyway, starting off, we have 4 copies of Pokemon. Now, Pokemon is the Digi-Egg of choice for the starter deck, and it is a pretty damn good Digi-Egg itself, because on deletion, trash the top 2 cards of your deck. This purple is notorious for trashing their cards to gain advantage, and purple also has a lot of easy recursion. It's kind of like Salamangreat if you're in the Yu-Gi-Oh circuit. That's kind of the closest comparison I can get to it, because, well, that's what it is. It's just trash, recycle, trash, recycle. It is such a good card, and Pokemon is just great. It does have to be on the leader, and it's not like attacking like star deck, like Booster one Pokemon, but it is still a good card. Anyway, moving on to the rookies, we have 4 copies of Gabumon. We have 4 copies of Elecmon. 4 copies. Oh no, oh yeah, that's no. Wait. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, I mind blanked for a second. 3 copies of Dracmon. And then finally we have the 2 copies of Devimon. I mind blanked for a second. I just remembered why there's only 13 rookies here. But with Gabumon, when attacking, trigger, draw 1, then trash 1 card in your hand. Pretty standard purple inheritable skill. It is a nice skill. I love that multiple Digimon have this, because purple is all about drawing through your deck quickly and then trashing cards left and right. Like if you look at something like back from set 1.0 format, like Beelzemon, Lilithmon, they were reliant on trashing cards quickly. So having a Gabumon that does this also helps to accelerate stuff. We have Elecmon. He's just 4k 4 to play, 5k vanilla. That's all he's here for. He is 0 to evolve into, which is what I'm going to be doing most of the time. So having him is quite nice. And then we have 3 copies of Dracmon. When on play, you may return 1 purple option card with a memory cost of 1 or 7 to your hand. So yeah, and a lot of purple option cards have a cost of 1 or 7. You've got, off the top of my head, Darkness Claw and Trump Sword, plus the 2 option cards that came with this starter deck, which we'll be getting into later. And then finally, Devimon, because it's a 2 cost to hard play, and it is 1 cost to evolve into, but we're never going to evolve into this guy, so that's why he's only at 2. I'd rather evolve into Elecmon, who's stronger and a vanilla. Anyway, moving on to the champions, I play 4 copies of Devimon. We play 4 copies of Garurumon. And then finally 4 copies of Yokomon. So anyway, Devimon is the blocker of choice. 5k, 1 to evolve into, though, like the other star deck blockers, Kabuterimon and Dark Tyrannomon. That's what makes him amazing. He's 5k to evolve into it, and it's kind of funny. You never ever expect Devimon to be a blocker. Like, if you watch the anime, no, he is not a blocker. There is no way in heck Devimon is a blocker. But all jokes aside, he is a nice 5k blocker and cheap to evolve into. And then with Garurumon, it's the same inheritable skill as the Gabumon from as the Gabumon from earlier, where you draw a card, then trash a card when attacking. It is a nice card. I'll happily take more ways to trash my cards in a purple deck. Then we have Yokomon, who is basically a 2-cost evolve into a 6k vanilla. Nothing special. It is 5-star hard play, so I guess it has that going for it, but there are much better options. But hey, not as bad. Not bad when it's a starter deck. I do love the Yokomon. I do love the art though. I do love Yokomon's art, and Garurumon's, Devimon's art I'm not a big fan of, but it's still a nice card. Anyway, moving on to the Ultimates, I play 4 copies of Skull Satamon. I almost said Skull Satamon, but no, it's Skull Satamon. 4 copies of the Were Garurumon. And then finally 2 copies of the Kyukimon. So let's talk about Skull Satamon first. When Digivolving, you may return 1 purple Digimon card from your trash to the hand. It is recycled. As I said, purple is crazy when it comes to recycling. Like, I was not wrong about that. Purple does some insane stuff when it comes to recycling. And Skull Satamon is proof. Like, seriously, being able to... you can get back your rookies to evolve into your Digi-Eggs that you may have... may be unable to use. You can't recycle Digi-Eggs with this guy, I believe, but you can get back resources to evolve into your Digi-Eggs and start building something up in the raising area. And then with Garurumon, while there are 5 or more cards in your trash, Digimon games plus 2000 DP inheritable skill, that is a nice bonus because, like, looking at this, some of these purple Digimon are kind of on the weak side. I mean, I know where Garurumon's an ultimate, but still, being able to have it, like, I believe Lilithmon is 11,000, 10,000. Being able to get it up to 12,000 is a huge power boost for purple. We don't play Lilithmon in this deck, obviously, but it's just an example. Being able to get your weaker megas up by some points, or even boost the, if it's not in... if you're using this in another deck, being able to boost something up like Millenniumon to go toe-to-toe with Omni, it doesn't hurt either. And then with Kyukimon, it's just 3 costs to evolve into, 9k vanilla, 6 a hard play, so that's really what it's here for. I like Skull Satamon and Were Garurumon more because it is super easy to trash cards and get this power boost in this deck, and Skull Satamon, as I said, recycling is freaking amazing in purple. That's all I have to talk about. But these guys, moving on to the Megas, I play 4 copies of Venomous Violet. I don't know why I said 6 there for a second. Sorry about that. And then finally we have 4 copies of the deck's main selling point. We have Caress and Garurumon. So with Venomous Violet, the evil jerk that he is, up to 2 of your Digimon gain retaliation until the end of your opponent's next turn. So yeah, you can give 2 of your incredibly weaker rookies retaliation, have them crash into your opponent's higher level stuff, and they'll lose their higher level stuff because when your rookies die, their stuff will die because of retaliation. It is kind of nice. It is actually beautiful what Venomous can do, especially like, look at set 1 Tapiamon, for example. Pair this up with like something like a Tapiamon, that is, you get a free draw out of when your Tapiamon dies, which is pretty nice, but it can also work with the Garbamon here, it can work with, yeah, it just works really well with rookies, and at least the star decks are mostly full of support cards, but hey, it's good support. And anyway, moving on to Crazy Garurumon, security attack +1. But the best thing about this guy, Digiburst 2 to play 1 purple level 3 Digimon from your trash without paying memory cost. You get a free body. You get a free rookie by Digibursting 2. That is insane. That is quite insane. Just helping you get your resources back. As I said, purple is phenomenal at gaining back resource, and moving on to option cards is going to prove that, because starting off with our option cards, we have not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of Nailbone, followed by 2 copies of Death Claw. Which, yeah, funny having Death in the name of a children's card game, am I right? But anyway, with Nailbone, probably the most insane purple option card I have seen. So, when you play Death Claw, you can play 1 level 3 Digimon and 1 level 4 Digimon from your trash. And then your on-play effects don't activate. Like, seriously, getting bodies back for 7. Let's do some maths here. Let's do some math. Let's do some maths. For example, Devimon. Good old Devimon. He is 6. It's hard to play. Guru, no, we're looking for a rookie here. Let's go with Garbamon, because no one play effect there that we don't have to worry about. This is 9 cards. The hard play these is not a hard cost of 9 from your hand. You could do this with Nailbone from your trash with 7. Like, does anyone not see how incredible this value is? Purple is Value Town. It is absolutely insane. And the best thing is about it, it also has a similar effect in security where if your opponent hits in security, play a level 4 or below Digimon from your trash and on-play effects don't activate. So you're still getting bodies back even if you flipped it over in security. Not as good as if you hard play, but it is still an extra body you will be getting on board. And then with Deathclaw, as I said, funny name. Ironic having a card with death in a children's card game. English children's card game. And that, but anyway, you may delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Like, outside of the star deck, purple Digimon have many on-deletion effects. Not to mention, there are, it's just on-deletion effects here, there, and everywhere with outside the star deck. And even in the starter deck, it is just good generic spot removal. Delete when your Digimon, delete when your opponent's. It is nice. It's just removal. Like, you can sacrifice one of your little guys to get rid of one of their big guys. It is insane. Deathclaw is just generically good removal. That's all I have to say about it. And best thing is, all these cards you can get back with the Dracmon. Yeah, you can recycle these with Dracmon. As I said, this deck is insane. Purple is an insane color. But anyway, moving on to the final card of the deck. I played 2 Tamers, and that is 2 copies of Matt. So when one of your Digimon is deleted, you may suspend the Tamer to gain a memory. So just being able to reduce the cost of half the stuff you play, because let's face it, this is essentially a free Deathclaw. Play Deathclaw, delete one of your Digimon. That'll give you the memory back you used to play, and because it's purple, you'll get value. That's all I have to say about this. If you cannot see how insane this deck is, look up Value Town, look up Value Purple for set 1, and then add in Nailbone. Think about that deck with stuff like Nailbone and Deathclaw. That's all I have to say about that. It is an insane deck, and I'm looking forward to building purple. I'm probably going to play a bit of purple this format. But anyway, this is going to be the end of the deck profile. If you guys enjoyed this video and my rambling, please hit that like button down below. There's a link in my Twitter down in the description box below, so follow me on there for more updates and uploads. And maybe consider subscribing if you like the content I produce. I've got box openings going up next weekend, and then the weekend after we will be starting to do more deck profiles for set 4. So if you guys are looking forward to that, do subscribe. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here for now. So until next time, stay frosty.